Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be reviewing the 1.4 update to Injustice 2. So let's start out by checking out what the update includes. It's a 1 gig update that came out on May 30th. The description reads, "For the Messiah, relive the Wonder Woman movie experience with Injustice 2. So I haven't seen the Wonder Woman movie yet. It comes out on April, May, June 2nd. So make sure you go see that in theaters. 2 new Wonder Woman cards are available based on the released Wonder Woman movie: the Silver Tier Amazon Wonder Woman and Gold Tier Mythic Wonder Woman. Each new Wonder Woman has a full set of gear to earn as well. Yay, more gear we gotta get. Earn the Silver Wonder Woman movie card by attacking and completing your daily objectives. By attacking your daily objectives? For those who just can't wait, Mythic Wonder Woman is also available immediately in the Injustice 2 store. New heroes and villains: Supergirl, called it, and 2 versions of Poison Ivy, nice, will be added in the update 1.4. Powered Supergirl and Entangling Poison Ivy will be available as challenge mode challenge mode rewards. So we gotta wait till the weekends to get them, and it's gonna take forever to get them. Flora Poison Ivy can be found in the premium chests. So those are new chests that have just been added to the game as well. Updates, fixes, and more. Update 1.4 introduces a number of fixes to make the overall player experience more enjoyable. Improvements to all super moves, improvements to all super moves, new premium chests introduced, updated opponent difficulty levels in campaign mode, support for Asian languages, Japanese, Korean, simplified Chinese, overall polish and bug fixes. So, what does this all mean, homies? Let's go back to Injustice 2. So, first things first, I've got objectives already completed. Second things second, I got a brand new thing under Arena that shows me that it's the Mythic Wonder Woman season. Available for a limited time. So let's go and check out the obvious stuff first, the objectives. So at the very top, we've got a Wonder Woman event, which is complete 5 daily objectives. And if you do, then you get 4 of the Wonder Woman Silver Shards. It did say, when I first opened up the app, that the Wonder Woman event for collecting the shards in the daily objectives is a short period of time, so you have to get them completed as soon as possible, essentially. No idea what that time period is. It doesn't say how long it's lasting for, but I'm wondering whether you're going to actually be able to gather enough shards to get the Silver Woman, Wonder Woman up to a respectable level, or whether you're just going to have to, obtain her and then wait for the next Wonder Woman event to come up again. So we've got our free power gems, stamina, and chips as always. And then nothing else has changed about the daily rewards. You can see that they're all still the same as they always have been. Or the daily objectives, sorry. The achievements, however, have finally fixed that bug that if you had a certain amount of characters, that it wasn't counting them properly. So a bunch of you guys had like 8 different tech characters, and it still said that you only had 2 tech characters, and you couldn't claim your reward for them. That has been fixed in this update, so thank the Lord that that's been completed. So now I can collect the tech characters that I've already had for a long time, and my hero collection. I can select that as well. Other than that, there's no other new daily rewards, the daily rewards or achievements either. So let's move on, and we'll check out the other obvious thing, which is the arena mode. So this is the first arena season that you can get weekly rewards that include stuff other than just gems and arena medals. So if you get in the legendary status, you can get 1,000 gems, 600 arena medals, but you also get 360 shards of the new Wonder Woman character, which is the first time that they're actually introducing that kind of reward system. Now, she seems pretty easy to get, because she only requires 160 shards to unlock her, and you can get 160 stars just by getting Elite Level 1, which is pretty easy to get. If you get Elite Level, I think it's 4, yeah, it jumps up to 360 shards. So I usually end up in Elite Level 2, just by, playing, without grinding too much on the arena mode. But I might actually grind to try and get into Elite Level 4 now, to try and get 360 of those shards so I can level her up as well. So The arena characters that you can get are still the same, but they've added in on the character shards section right there, it shows you how many shards you currently have for that hero. So before, if you didn't know how many shards you had for Green Lantern, you had to go back, check your character, be like, okay, I've got 15 out of 20, I need to come back to the arena and buy him. So he's now they're all showing you which ones they have available. But there are no new characters that you can buy with arena medals, and there's no new gear that you can buy with arena medals either. So moving on, let's see the other piece of information they gave us, which is simply that they've introduced these premium hero chests. So every other chest stayed the same. The basic chest still gives you an opportunity to get silver shards and XP, energy, and sim. The hero chests still give you one random hero with a rare chance of a gold hero, which I never get. I'm always stuck on getting those silver shards for garbage characters. But the premium hero chest contains one random hero with an enhanced chance of 3-star gold characters. Bonus, high chance of 3-star gold Deadshot. So if you guys watch my other previous video, gold Deadshot is one of my top characters. He's one of my top 3 or 4, I think, characters in the game. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with getting the Deadshot if I can get them. So I have 250 gems currently, and I'm gonna buy one of these premium hero chests just to see what I get. Please God, don't be something garbage. Okay, I have a new character. I have a new character. It says in the top right. Oh, what the F? Okay, well, as you can see, it doesn't guarantee you a gold character, which makes me sad, but at least I can promote Cyborg, I guess. That makes me sad. Oh well. So, moving on to see what the campaign's all about. They said that they updated the campaign threat levels to... Ooh! Okay, so they said that they updated the campaign to have their threat levels changed, whether that's meaning that they've been enhanced so they're harder, or maybe dropped down so they're a little easier, I don't know. But right off the bat, just looking at this, you can now earn account experience for completing battles. And it looks like, I just went to the previous one, you can actually simulate the battles and still receive that account experience as well, which is pretty cool. I think that's a nice addition, that you're actually working towards getting a higher level for your account, which also means that you're working towards getting more energy that you can save up and stuff like that as well. So that's a pretty cool little piece right there. So... I played this match the other day. Let's see it. It was 99,000, I think. Still 99,000. So I don't really know what exactly they've changed when it comes to the campaign threat levels. Let's just see what this looks like. Fight. Yeah, this is still 95,000. Maybe it was like the heroic campaigns, do you guys think? Let's see. If I do this one, heroic, check out this one. So the rewards are still all the same, except for that you have the chance of the account XP. So let's see what they... No, it's still 82,000. So I'm not 100% sure which or what changes they've made to the campaign mode. But if you guys can figure it out, let me know. So moving on to the new characters we've got here. Let's check out our roster. Okay, so we don't get any of them free. So, the first new one is this Mythic Wonder Woman, and I believe this is the one that you can get in the arena mode. So, let's look at her. She comes out of the gate with 3 stars and 1,895 threat, which is, let's see, the highest threat for a 3-star character. No, second highest threat for a 3-star character coming right out of the gate. Because... Batman vs. Superman is actually the one that comes out with 1900. Anyway, so her summary reads, with each enemy she defeats, Wonder Woman gains an attack boost. She can also reflect damage onto the attacker with her bracelet block. So bracelet block looks like, yeah, it looks like it looks like exactly the same as all of the other blocks, where it reflects the damage and reduces the damage of the incoming stuff. Okay, so her God Killer passive is absorb 10% of the opponent's attack for 5 seconds when defeating them. I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. It doesn't seem that great because only 10% for 5 seconds. Maybe if you can upgrade that when you upgrade the stars and it absorbs it for 30 seconds or 45 seconds or something, maybe that'd be good. It just seems like 10% for 5 is pretty garbage, but maybe if you can get 50% of their attack for 50 seconds after you upgrade, maybe that'd be pretty awesome. But as of now, I don't know if that's the best passive in the game. I don't know if I'd rate her in my top 10, even though she's got a really good, what's it called, threat level. Okay, so let's see who else we've got here. We always had Warrior Queen Wonder Woman. So the next person is Powered Supergirl. Let's check her out. She's real skinny, and you get her shards from challenges. She comes out with 3 stars and 1,795 threat. Her summary is critical hits on her most basic attacks grant Kara the chance to use her walking laser ability for no power cost. Okay, let's look at her abilities quick. The walking laser ability for no cost. Wow. Critical hits on her most basic attacks. Jeez. So, if you can get her talents to be critical hit chance, and if you can build up the gear that and have the gear give her critical hit chance, she could be a beast. Because if she's using essentially special 1 for free, and then will also be able to use her specials for power as well, she might be really good. So let me read her passive real quick here. Powered Heat Vision. 10% chance to adjust power costs by a negative 100% on basic jump, rush, and ranged and crouch crit attacks for ability 1. 10% chance to adjust power by negative 100. Okay, so it's only got 10% when it comes right out of the gate. If you upgrade it, I'm thinking that chance is going to upgrade to maybe 20% chance to adjust power costs by negative 100%. So at least it's not every critical hit attack, but either way, that's still pretty awesome that she has a large percent chance. If you think about it, you can get a combo of 10 on most characters, and if maybe 20% of those are critical hit attacks, then you've got a really high chance that you're going to be able to use that walking laser quite often, which is awesome. And it's damage over time, which is pretty cool too. As long as you use that correctly, if you can push the opponent into the corner and then use it, that's going to do some major damage. So I really want her. I'm gonna fight for that challenge mode. Who else do we have here? We've got Flora Poison Ivy. So, wow, she looks pretty tight. She's got freaking plants on her back and everything. That's cool. Okay. So she comes out. She's a meta class, 3 gold stars, 160 shards. Threat is 1738. Poison Ivy manipulates plants within her abilities to reduce the opponent's mobility and advanced attacks while inflicting poison damage over time. Okay, let's read her passive quick. Her passive ability. Ability 2 and ability 3. Disable the victim's rush, evade, ranged, and jump attacks while dealing extra damage for 4 seconds. Trying to think if that's going to be really useful. I'm trying to think of what characters or what scenarios I would need to disable their ranged attacks from for 4 seconds. The damage over time is awesome, and the fact that Vine Drill is armor piercing, that's really cool too. So she's going to be really good against Armored Superman. I'm wondering whether she's going to be good. It seems like she'll be useful in certain scenarios. She seems like a support hero for me, it seems. So, either way, her plants are cool. Who else do we have here? We've got Entangling Poison Ivy. So she is 100 less threat coming right out of the gate, but she's also a metahuman. And you also get her shards from challenges. She doesn't have plants on her back, but she is wearing less clothes. Ivy utilizes plant-based abilities to hinder the movement and advance attacks of her opponents. Also, her Bed of Thorns ability can slow the power generation of its victims while dealing damage over time. Alright, so let's see the abilities here. Ability 2 and 3 disable victims. Okay, so it's exact same passive. In that it disables the victim's rush, evade, ranged, and jump attacks, but it doesn't provide an extra damage over time for 4 seconds, so she's missing that passive. The Bed of Thorns, though, can slow power generation of its victim while dealing damage over time. So I wonder how much it's going to reduce the power generation, because if it does it by a lot and it lasts for a long time, or at least while the damage over time is going on, that might be useful. She could be another really good support hero if you're trying to ensure that a character doesn't get an ultimate or something like that. But again, not too sure if she would make my top 10 yet. I need to see. Also, just checked out her Prune the Weak skill here, doing some head spinning, it seems. I know she's probably doing a backflip kick or whatever, but still looks pretty funny. Okay, so who else do we have here? Alright, so our last character is Amazon Wonder Woman Silver. So this is the one that you can get in your daily objectives or your daily achievements here. So Amazon Wonder Woman Silver Might Class comes out with 1,100 threat, 2-star rating. Diana grants increased health for female combatants, whether she joins them in battle or not. What? She can also reflect damage back on attacker with her bracelet block. Okay, so... Oh, wow. Okay, so it is what I thought. When owned, all female heroes in your roster gain 1% health. So you not need her, but you need her to make sure that your team is going to be awesome, or as strong as it can possibly be. If you can imagine future characters when they come out and they're going to be overpowered, and if it's a female overpowered character, then they're also going to be even more overpowered just by having this character on your in your roster. So you definitely want to have her on in your roster, and you definitely want to have her at the highest star rating that you possibly can, because the higher the star rating, the more you're going to be able to level up that passive 1, and instead of having 1% health gain, you can have 2 and 3 and 4 and 5% health gain. So that's a really cool, weird character. She's like just a support card if you think about it like that. She doesn't even have to play to be boosting your team up. I would actually suggest that you don't play her, because you can get other people's passives in congruence with her. So you could have 3 passives that are actively in the game, plus her passive just giving extra health. So that's pretty cool. I think that's a pretty weird, cool little addition to the game. Other than that, her other stuff is pretty standard. Just the ability 1 and ability 2 there, bracelet block, and doing some damage on special 1 there. So I checked out the settings menu, and I think you guys will probably have it so that whenever you load up the game, if you're in iOS at least, you're going to get a whole bunch of notifications saying that you've completed achievements. And you can check your achievements under the settings right now. It's actually that they've added in power saving mode, which was introduced in the last update, but it wasn't like actually prominent. And now you can push notifications properly, because a lot of people weren't getting notifications saying that their energy is full, or that the operations were complete. So now they've got pushed operations fixed, as well as added achievements to the settings menu. And you can just click on achievements, and it'll show you all of your lovely achievements that you've completed, and all of the stuff that you've got upcoming as well, or that you haven't completed. And then there's leaderboards and challenges as well, but I don't really use those. There are no other changes to operations, resource missions. There's no additional parts of story mode. Obviously, we reviewed the campaign and the arena. The store is all exactly the same except for that one chest that they've added. They've added people to the roster. The daily objectives have been edited a little bit. And in the settings, you can now view your achievements. So that is it, guys. If y'all have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. If you've got any information about how the campaign has been edited for new threat levels, please let me know in the comments as well. If you like the video, maybe leave a like, maybe subscribe. If you want to support the channel, check out my Patreon above, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace, guys.